Hello everyone, Shamama here. Today I'm going to discuss about Century. Century is another bad remedy. As per bad, he's kind, gentle, quiet people who are over anxious to serve others. They overtax their strength in their endeavors, their wish so grows upon them that they become more servants than willing helpers. Their good nature leads them to do more than their own share of the work, and in doing so, they may neglect their own particular mission in life. Centauri is one of the 12 healers, and Centauri helps to learn a new word in our dictionary, that is no. They will do something or the other in order to please others, even though they feel that they do not want to do a particular thing, but because of there is no willpower, they will end up doing the things. They do not give or do things with an open and happy heart. They do things because they lack strength to say no. Like Agrimuni, Centauri also wears a mask. In Agrimuni, to keep the peace, they wear a mask. In Centauri, it's due to lack of will. The particular thing about Centauri is he keeps small material things to keep him happy, like stickers. I have seen my few of my friends do this. They decorate so much their bed space. They do these stickers and small cartoons and all those things. This is one of the trait. I have read this trait in one of the books. And also, Centauri often support the household financially and do household work also without any rest, and take care of kids also. This happens mostly in women, the two mostly Asian women. And Centaurs are more vulnerable to dominant personalities like wine over wine. There is a centaur in all of us because we are controlled by the government. If the rules are imposed on us, even if we like or not, it's imposed on us. There is no will for us to say no. So if we do everyone our rights and our jobs correctly, there is no need a government. There is no need of a government for us. So this is just an example to understand this entirely. The most sensitive of all the backflows is aspen and centauri. Aspen for anxiety, it's due to temperature and other people's energy and light and weather patterns. Whereas Centauri is an empath. They can sensitively, get others' energy easily. Most of the healers are Centauri types. They can easily dent their aura. So to keep our aura strong, to keep our boundaries strong, every healer should be a Centauri positive person. They have to they can make a spray of Centauri, and often whenever they feel vulnerable to others' energies, they can spray over their hands. And the interesting fact about Centauri is they mostly work under the organizations like orphan organizations and other organizations, because they donate their life for the lives of others, for the welfare of others. If in a positive state Centauri person is doing that, they still have time to pursue their path also, and for helping others also. In a negative state, they will totally lose their will to live for themselves. They'll dedicate their life for others, but that's a violation of a soul. So this is one thing. And patient trapped in the negative center state has lost his ability to bring back his life into balance. So to escape from harsh realities of life, Centauri goes into agrimony state to ward off false to ward off the false resignation. Centauri plus wild rose helps a lot. To cut these slavish habits, Centauri with chestnut bud helps a lot. And it also helps to move ahead in life by not repeating the same slavery act again. And pine is another good remedy which blends very well with Centauri, and also the pine and Centauri, pine and holly is a famous tract of Dietmar Kramer, because At the Centauri negative state, they don't have willpower to say no, and they will do things, and after doing things they start to feel guilt, and that guilt build up into anger, they go into holy state. So, whenever a person comes with an anger, do not judge them, either holy, willow, or whatever state it is. There is a victim inside that one, even wine. There will be a victim inside that. We should not judge the patient. We have to carefully analyze and know their history, and know their everything, like their environment and everything. That will give idea that from where this anger has emerged. When you work on it, root cause only, that will go for permanent. Else, after few weeks it will again come back. uh, Sometimes also consider this remedy when you are putting an happy face and doing work, but inside you do not want to do it, but you are not able to say it due to the opposite person's tyranny. You can take Century at that time. Century also a truly universal remedy, that help us to find our voices, our backbones when we miss them. At the positive state, they live and let others also live. And Century child, they'll be bullied so much at schools, colleges, like wherever they are, because of their in lack of willpower. And their energy will go to pleasing other leaders, and focusing inside. I have seen a boy who studied who had a very good academics, but he was bullied, and then to fit into that bad gang of friends, he started to fail in studies also. This is truly a Centauri person. So for kids, it works well. Even though the Centauri person will maintain home and everything clean, but it will be a very messy due to the spirit violation. They are not able to focus and do things. And also a common trait is Centauri trait is more often found in women, more in women than in men, whereas in agrimony state found more in men than in women. This is just a rough idea. And also, the disease which a Centauri person can have is abusing, getting soon aging, arthritis, chronic fatigue syndrome, hypoglycemia, lymph ailments, and the mother totally becoming slave to a child. I mean, she left. She start to dedicate her life to the children. That's also not good. She also let her life to live. Myopia, nosebleeds, um, rheumatoid arthritis, sciatica. It's because the kidney region will be affected when there is a lack of will. Toothache, chronic toothache, and jaw pain. Uh, and the Centauri person is very good in making excuses, and but they will make excuses, they will do things, but they will keep the revenge inside. This is due to the powerless childhood. So when they become adult, they still become slave. They'll get a good name from everyone that, see, he is doing every work whatever we give, but inside there is a big revenge is building up the holy state. So according to the Chinese medicine, if we see, center helps to enhance and strengthen the kidney, toning this organ by any means. And also it corrects the deficiency in water energy. uh, Center also helps to save us from self destruction. So the other thing is also for humanity is walnut, and this century also helps a lot. So when a person's kidney is affected, it's when it's very deeper, you have to look from it that the person has moved from olive, and then mustard, and then wild rose, and finally he went to century's negative state. I mean, in the organs language. The other issues Centauri person faces are bone disorders, weakness in lumbar area, knees, ringing in the ears, growth disturbance, because it's hard for them. They have to be independent to grow. and general weakness, kidney deficiency, reduced immunity. So walnut and century helps to activate the defensive energy, otherwise known as the immunity. The fuel for carrying in one's life plan is stored in kidney to become the captain of our own ship. And also I'm working on hallucinations. I feel that Centauri also helps to elevate the hallucinations. The clear result I will let you know soon once I get a perfect results. Thank you so much.